Today we're going to take a look at Jaguar's brand new flagship sedan. This is the 2011 Jaguar XJ L. Under the hood you're going to find Jaguar's brand new 5-liter V8 engine. What a remarkable engine. Now, in this tune, this engine makes 385 horsepower and 380 foot-pounds of torque. It's routed to a 6-speed automatic. There are 2 supercharged options, but when you consider that the base engine's 385 horsepower, I can only imagine how much faster the other ones are. Sounds amazing. Sounds like a traditional sports car V8 should. It's routed to the rear wheels, but for an all-new car, I mean, this car just really blows you away. But let's get up close with it. The XJ's sleek lines run right back to the trunk, where you're going to find a very spacious one at that. Power trunk, open and close, but very, very deep. This is a traditional Jaguar trunk. You've actually got these runners in here so you don't mess up the carpeting. A little spray detail bottle. And then under here, you've got a fire truck red spare tire. How about it? Now this XJ does have Jaguar's smart key, so I'm going to put it in my pocket right here. To get in, pull the door handle. You can see the mirror folds out there by power. Drop myself right in. And to start it, all I have to do, put my foot on the brake, press the button, and it fires itself right up. In front here, you're going to find dual power seats for the front occupants, a whole number of adjustments. You've got your traditional adjustments as well as an extended seat bottom, a 3-way power lumbar, and also you can tighten the bolsters right around you so that you're actually cradled for more sporting maneuvers. Oh man, getting him back, very, very luxurious. Now this is a long wheelbase model. I've got an extra 5 inches of room here, as well as what we call the business trays back here. I can use this to write my memoirs, write my pen pals overseas. Also drop this right here and you've got your traditional storage. As far as some neater options you're going to find on the car, you've got a 4-zone climate control. So it's automatic back here for the rear occupants, as well as heated seats for both of the outboard occupants. And if you look at the roof that's covered in Alcantara, I've got a vanity mirror in front of me, as well as these 2 pieces of panoramic glass. You also have sunshades in here, manual on the side, power in the rear. Wearing an all-aluminum body on its aluminum space frame, the Jaguar hides a lot of the technology that sets it apart from much of the competition. Aluminum compared to steel is much lighter, yet retains extreme rigidity. This means the XJ is hundreds of pounds lighter than a comparable steel variant. Dramatic styling is nearly an understatement. From every angle, this car has a different look to it. The sleek Fastback design is as distinctive as the Jaguar brand itself. Prominent grille with growler badge, and rear taillights made to illustrate a cat's claw marks. That's unique detail no other vehicle can claim. The exterior hardware features available adaptive xenon headlamps, standard 19-inch wheels, power trunk, and a panoramic moonroof. Safety is obviously a priority at Jaguar, which is why you'll find a rear view camera, front and rear park assist with a graphic display, and blind spot detection. Adaptive cruise control, which automatically modulates your vehicle's speed and forward distance, is also available. Jaguar's 5-year, 50,000-mile factory warranty is complemented by no-cost scheduled maintenance for equal duration. That means for the first 5 years or 50,000 miles, you'll pay nothing to maintain your new Jaguar. Coverage offered by none of its competitors. On the interior, the panoramic moonroof is shielded by electrically operated blinds. Front passengers are greeted by 12-way power adjustable, soft grain leather seats with contrast piping and stitching, and embossed headrests. Seats are heated and cooled in both the front and the rear, and 4-zone climate control lets passengers independently control their environment for optimal comfort. Interactive Voice uses Say What You See technology to allow voice control of audio, climate, Bluetooth, and navigation systems. The 600-watt premium audio system comes standard with Sirius satellite and HD radio, in-dash CD player, and iPod and USB auxiliary ports. For the true audiophile, the optional Bowers & Wilkins stereo provides 1,200 watts of power through 20 speakers, creating one of the finest audio systems ever offered in a passenger car. Available rear seat entertainment brings twin screens and DVD player for the rear passenger. behind the wheel of this car, it's as elegant as any car on the road, and I do mean that. The technology in here is amazing, but it's really simple. A lot of cars these days, if they're built, you know, technology, everything, what's the point in all the technology if you can't really use it? This is really a very intuitive setup here. This is actually an LCD display up front here, which gives you all your metrics. You can flip through a bunch of modes, go through your computer settings. This actually will flip you through your radio stations, and I didn't notice, but it has HD radio. Pretty cool. But the steering wheel, everything, I mean, look at the stitching right here. Nice and thick. It's all this truffle colored, they call it. Multi-function steering wheel as well, but it is tilt and telescope with a heated function. Bluetooth connectivity, voice command. Paddle shifters up here for the 6-speed automatic, so if you really wanted to get sporty, you could use those. But automatic adaptive xenons up front. And see this stunning clock up here. Nice large navigation screen. Listen how smooth and quiet this car is. You got 385 horsepower V8 sitting right in front of you. And you'd never know, just by the serenity of the car. This car really does challenge the absolute world-class cars in my mind. And I think this might take the cake as the most advanced and most spectacular large luxury sedan available today. But the steering's nice and light, although you get feedback. It is a proper driver's car. The way you sit in the driver's seat doesn't remind you that you're driving a really large car. I don't say this often, but I am so impressed with this car. My expectations were high. I've really been looking to take this thing for a spin, and having driven it today, it really might be my new favorite. This particular car does have some nice options. You do have the Bowers & Wilkins 1200 watt sound system. Now, HD radio, got an iPod hookup in here, as well as a traditional USB auxiliary, and just a headphone style auxiliary input. That old Jaguar turn signal. At least they didn't abandon the things that make them amazing. But it's like the right blend of intake and exhaust noise. It's dead quiet, we're going 40 miles an hour, and it's a library in here. Straight line acceleration is absolutely impeccable in this car. So we're gonna go into sport mode here, going about 25 miles an hour. Here we go. Wow. I mean, of all luxury cars in the marketplace right now, I can't imagine there's too many contenders that can hold a candle to this car. It's stunning. I mean, if I got in as a passenger, I would probably freak out. Here, if you're in the market for a Bentley, I would say save your money, buy 2 of these, and then take the leftovers and take your whole family on vacation. Because dollar for dollar, taking the price even out of it, this is a much more refined, comfortable drive. I mean, you've got the option of supercharger if you wanted to have a supercharger connected to it. Obviously, that goes in a 470 and 510 horsepower variation, depending on, I wouldn't even call it mild to wild, I'd say wild to crazy.